I'm a thriver of 1995 July 9 Navaly aerial attack. I lost my aunt on that day and also many others who were lost on that day in our village. I was angry at God for allowing those bombs to fall from the aircraft. I lost the sense of safety on that moment. I couldn't trust anything. I felt like death can happen any moment. There was so much of anger, hatred, not only on God, but also Sri Lankan army, Sri Lankan government, Sri Lankan military. So I lived with that and I moved out of the country, but still I was holding all that hatred within me because of the aerial attack. I went to South Sudan to volunteer, and I realized that I can't, as a medical doctor, heal others unless I heal myself. So I decided to return back to Sri Lanka to to meet my fears and also to heal myself from the war trauma. Then also I was in Toronto, Canada, where I received my therapy for war trauma. Especially the clay therapy helped me a lot. It was focused only the war trauma, but during that time I couldn't do the Navaly bombing because it was too much for me. I did 1987 Indian peacekeeping force massacre, 1995 Jaffna displacement, but the Navaly bombing was too painful that I couldn't do the clay therapy. But I was able to get the therapist to work on me for Navaly village bombing. So it was really something going deep down to heal myself. So it's just not the bombs itself, it's the beliefs, it's a generational trauma, everything. So I'm a divorced person, and when I started my work, therapy, healing on my divorce, I started to be grateful for my ex-husband. I see the goodness of that marriage, even though it was domestic violence, which should not be accepted, but still there are so many things I'm able to be grateful, and I felt I was liberated by my ex-husband in that identity of a wife. I became free woman because of the divorce he gave me, and I celebrate that divorce. Same thing for the bombing of the my village. 9 bombs which were thrown into our village. It was a painful situation. As a victim, I struggled. I struggled of post-traumatic stress disorder. I had severe headaches. I had stomach pains. Everything was there. Then I survived through it. And today, as a thriver, I'm thanking for those bombs because that liberated me from the identity of a Tamil, for fighting for rights for no reason. It's like my own pain, I'm just projecting it outside. But this healing the bombs really helped me to go deep and liberate myself. And once I have liberated myself, I don't have to seek that liberation from outside. I don't need to look for others to give me my right because I own my right. So that shift and change in me happened because of the work I have done because of the bombing. So today I can say the bombs have saved my life because this is a short time being in this body and I'll be gone. But the soul journey continues, and this bombing has helped me, even the past lives, to work through them, to liberate myself fully from everything and move forward. So, as a thriver, I thank for the incident which happened to me. I'm not thanking for other people. I'm not speaking on behalf of anybody else. I'm speaking for me. I know the pain of losing my aunt. I cried. I suffered a lot. But today I'm healed. And I'm grateful that all that, incidents changed my life to think positively, to be grateful. Even Sri Lankan Air Force, which bombed us, I'm no longer holding any anger towards them because that incident was like a Leela. It was a bad incident, but in normal life, Sri Lankan Air Force is protecting, guarding our airway. Because of them, we are traveling out and in and out from this is an island, Sri Lanka. So they have helped me for my travel by airplane. So they are protectors, guardians of this country, but still they have made a mistake. And I forgive them for what they have done. And for me to come to this level of forgiving them, accepting them as a guardian, because this problem happens everywhere, not only the country, not only the military, but also uh, parents, my ex-husband, all of them and myself, we all have made mistakes and we all have done wrong. But today there is no more bombing in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is safe, and I'm glad that I can sleep without any fear because the Sri Lankan military is guarding the country. And once again, we have gained the freedom, the peace from the Tamil Tiger terrorism that is destroyed. And that is the reason today we are able to live freely and safely. So, this whole being a Tamil and coming into this whole, looking at this as a holistic way and celebrating my journey as a victim to thriver of Sri Lankan war, especially Navaly aerial attack of July 9th, 1995. And I remember my aunt and all those who have lost their loved ones on that day. It was painful, but we have thrived through and we are living as a witness, as a testimony of the resilience of life. Thank you.